Stop coming. Leg coming. This motto here is about know your surrounding. Line the same. Control the line. The situation. Control. Forward like this. Forward like this. Forward like this. Forward like this. This motto is all to do with about understanding your surrounding. It can be in the street. Learning to understand about everything you're dealing with is outside there. Concrete floor. Everything you work on is got to be very, very important that you understand everything you learn already on the free module before. Move here, line. Boom, coming in. Sit coming in. Push. Me here. Boom, come on. Coming in. Sit back. Boom. What's in here? Boom. Person. Otherwise, you moving. Try to get the hand. See the hand position. You won't come across with another Wing Chun guy you're gonna fighting with. You are dealing with 99% of people will be into the boxing side, mixed martial art, kickboxing, all kind of thing. You need to prepare for the worst. Learn to understand about cover, understand about footwork, movement. Everything you'll be learning on this free module will be applied on here. So otherwise, you won't be able to make anything happen. A lot to do with movement here is learning to understand about the surrounding you're in. A lot of things happen around, so many distractions, so many obstacles. The floor is not flat like you training on your club. It's gonna be up and down, bump, lump everywhere. So everything you do is gonna be awareness is so high to be able to perform well and make sure you're not gonna get bashed in the face. Everything will happen in the movement fast. So all the movement you're doing have to be done properly here. So, position out here. This transition under these when you move. Problem. Here, right. So when you move in, a lot of this movement on this particular module here is learning to how to do fight in the real time, so make sure you can able to use each thing. Everything gonna be hurt, meaning hand to be covered well. Distance control have to be in good range, because if you don't learn to understand the distance control well in a real life situation, they will come toward you very fast. You haven't got a distance, you will be have problem. So distance is very important learning on this particular training here. So you know where coming right here. Go. So let's move right quickly. Moving here. On here, this side to the pedigree one, to get new. Also, kicking, using your leg to keep your opponent away is very important. Because on all this module or this level 1 is all the learning to understand about the distance control, learning the long range. This is a long run, long range, punching range and kicking range. On this particular range here, you'll be aware very, very well at it. Because this is where you're going to get into the first contact in the real fight. It's going to be in this first range, punching range and kicking range. And if you don't understand them well and use your body properly, when the time comes, you won't be able to do any damage. And this is a big problem. So very important about this module here is learning about distance control. So when you're walking, the line of range is the same principle. Imagine that's on the farther leg. What sort of people is recommend for training on this? If you're into a realistic training and understanding the movement you're doing on your Wing Chun, it's working or not. And this is the module for you to learn to put the movement in to make sure everything had happened. They're going using part punching. It's not going to be using the Wing Chun punching another Wing Chun guy doing to you. This is going to be boxing guy. What movement is also coming in. So you got to be able to have your hand good in the right place. Because 90% of the time in a real life fighting, they're going to punch you like that. They're not going to do Wing Chun on you. So this is a very important to make sure all your training on your Wing Chun movement is going to work on this particular surrounding. Understand about your surrounding on this module here. A lot of time on this particular module here, you need to understand the thing is, when you're training onto the Wing Chun, all the aspect, the movement, the line, the hand position have to be applied when you come to this. So that's why you can be passed through all the things you've been learning. That's the time to test it really. Is that movement going to work for you? It is movement going to be done. This is hand position is the right place. Then you know exactly yourself. Is it going to work? Otherwise, you're going to take all this training for granted and you think it's going to work. To when the time comes, you don't know it will work. And this is why it have to be done outside to make sure you understand the different kind of terrain you're in. So you can able to perform them without falling over on everything else. And a lot of time the footwear you wear is very important. All this footwear, all this clothes you put on is not the right one, you're going to have problem. So I highly recommend for people, if they're interested really into the realistic training onto the Wing Chun training style, this is the module for you. I hope to see you onto the training course one day. And I will be there to assess you and help you every step of the way.